Texas League Baseball is next. And a good evening, everybody. We'd like to welcome you into our Friday night, the live broadcast. And now here's the star of the show, the voice of your San Antonio Missions, John Baker. Thank you, Bob. Good evening, everybody. And welcome into this Friday night broadcast here in the AA Texas League. It is the fourth game of our six-game set between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles and your San Antonio Missions. Well, tonight is $2 Dr. Pepper night and also Flying Chanclas as well. Series wraps up tomorrow evening, or should I say Sunday as well. Whoops. Oh, man. Getting a little messy right there, but anyway, I'll start all over. Two teams continue the series Saturday evening for our drone show after the ball game. Missions will conclude the series and meet up of the year against Amarillo Sunday evening at 7:05. Missions are on the road. They take on the Frisco Rough Riders in a six-game set before returning on Tuesday, August 27th through September 1st to take on Midland. And after that, we'll have one more road travel. We head to Tulsa for a six-game set. And then we are back to take on Springfield starting on Tuesday night, September 10th through the 15th. Go online now, samissions.com. Purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Missions all season long with the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. You can download that on any smartphone. Follow us here also on YouTube Live, as we are live Tuesday through Sundays during the regular season. And don't forget, our two finalists will make it to the Final Four, as we'll have four teams competing for the Texas League title this year. And let's cheer on these four teams when they are announced. Well, the first two were announced, that is Frisco and Springfield. And yes, Bob, you need to lower your volume on your phone and stuff. I do apologize about that. We'll get her going and stuff. Yes, thank you. Well, anyway, we are going ahead and getting into our pregame show. And I'm joined in the booth by my partner, Bob. How's it going, Bob? I'm going pretty good, John. How are you? Well, doing good. Well, Thursday night was a pretty good win for San Antonio. They came back 3 runs, bottom of the extra innings, and pretty much that propelled them to the W. Well, I got to say, John, it sure did. Final score 14-13 for San Antonio, and it was pretty good as well. And I bet it was, Bob. Well, another night ahead of us, and we are weekend baseball in this one as we get ready to take on Amarillo 3 more times, and then it'll be our final goodbyes until next year. Well, I got to say, John, it's going to be pretty sad to see Amarillo go home, and evidently they go home to take on Corpus Christi. Yeah, they sure do. And San Antonio is up this next week in Frisco, and pretty much it's going to be a pretty good one. There sure is, John. And anyway, the Corpus Christi Hooks are on the road. They are in northwest Arkansas. And then after that, they'll head to Amarillo to take on the Sod Poodles. Then they're back home to take on Tulsa starting on, I think, the 27th. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, okay. But anyway, let's see if we got all that right and stuff. Hopefully we did. But anyway, yeah. And all the surrounding towns from Oklahoma City to Tulsa, and pretty much just a lot going on as we all look at it. Now, I got to say, John, severe weather season may not be over as of this point forward. No, I think it's just beginning, Bob. I mean, just a fear, and yeah, it might be. Yeah, I tell you, Bob. Well, I don't know what's going to go on. I think Northwest Arkansas and Corpus Christi, they're going to get something going, as they'll probably play the rest of that game, and they'll start up the 6:05 first pitch. Well, right after that, I don't think they'll get a break, but they'll get something going. Well, anyway, you've been listening to our pregame show, and we thank y'all for coming in. First pitch just moments away right here on the Missions Baseball Network. And so far, it's going to be a pretty good one. Stay tuned. We got your game coming up. Missions Baseball is back, and now here's our game. And that's right, Bob, a beautiful evening. Temperature at 97 degrees here on this Friday night. So far going really good as we get something going here tonight. Flying Chancla is now taking the field as we're just ready to go in this ball game. Well, a lefty, Jagger Haynes, will get the start. What do we know about him? Well, got a lot of work here in Double-A, and so far he's going to have to command those pitches. Four-seam fastball, slider, and changeup. He could do it. He's just got to maintain that focus, pass baton mentality, and he's good to go. Leadoff batter is Christian Robertson as we lead off the top of the first inning for Amarillo. First pitch, let's have fun and let's play ball. That one hit high fly, foul, and it's 0-1 as we're underway. 7:05, our first pitch of a ball game. Now the 0-1. That one's going to be lifted, high fly in the air, and that's going to get down extra bases. That will hit the base of the wall, and that's going to be a no-out double. Boy, that one was hard hit right there, John. Yeah, it sure was. That guy's showing off his muscles. More like guns to me. Yeah, right? People at my job say that. Oh, do they? Yeah. Tommy Troy coming in. Ready to go. Here's the pitch to him. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Troy averaging at .315 over 400. He's had 7 home runs and 15 RBIs for Amarillo. It's pretty good. Yeah, I gotta say, John, he is really good for Amarillo. He's looking for that call-up track up to AAA. Well, Bob, I don't know about that right now, but hopefully down the road he'll get that phone call. Here's a 1-1. Right there in the end for a strike, and it's 1-2. A lot of crowds, people piling in their seats tonight. Really good swing and a miss, and that is out number 1. First strikeout for Jagger. Number 61, Robertson, still hanging on at second base in scoring position. That one popped up foul, and it's 0-1. Jackson Feltner into the group now as he's the third batter for Amarillo. He's coming in this ball game, batting the right-hand side. And the pitch, that is chopped foul, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to count now to Feltner. Haynes looking in. And the pitch. That one is high fly in the air. Murphy in left will make the play, and he's got it for the out. So the runner at second is still staying there and continuing to stay put. Gino Groover coming in as he comes. Final time to get that runner, number 61, Robinson, in the scoring position. That's going to be hit to Reyes there a second, and Dunn will collect it, as that will do for this half inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left for Amarillo, as we are the bottom of the first coming up, and it is a scoreless top half of 1. When we come back, we are ready to go for San Antonio here in this ball game. Got more Missions baseball on the way as Kai Murphy heads up for the bottom of the first, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Missions Baseball right here on YouTube Live. And now it's the bottom of the first for San Antonio right here on the Missions Baseball Network. And we got Blake Walston, the left-hander, coming in for Amarillo as he'll lead off the bottom of the first, pitching for the starter here tonight. About 93-mile-an-hour fastball, curveball, changeup, two-seam fastball, and ready to go. The left fielder is Kai Murphy. We lead off the bottom of the first inning for the Missions. And that one is high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. A beautiful night, right, Bob? Gotta say, blue sky. Just absolutely gorgeous coming out here to a ball game, and a few weeks left of the regular season. Yeah, I know, Bob. Do you believe how fast this year went?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I know, John. It's going to be Christmas time before we all know it. Yeah. Hey, Bob, you know what I was thinking since you said that? What? How about we have Christmas in September, and that way when we take on Springfield, we'll have some pretty good colors. Like we'll have our flying chanclas on Thursday. Oh, that would be pretty good right there. Yeah, it would. See, we'll have red, white, blue, yellow. It's like Christmas colors nearly. Shoot, put red and green together. That'd be really good. Huh. Yeah, Bob, I wish there was a little green added in. Joshua Mears coming in. He's the center fielder. So he takes that one in for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 away, nobody on. Bottom of the first for San Antonio. 1 outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tomorrow night's game, 7:05, Sunday night evening game. Do apologize if I'm a little stuttery. That one up to right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And he's going to first, he's going to second, he's going to outbeat it, and he's there at second on a 2-out double. Well, courtesy coupon of Whataburger. Everybody gets that coupon for a double meat cheeseburger, courtesy of our friends there at Whataburger. And you can thank Joshua Mears for that one. Yeah, I gotta say, John, he absolutely pummeled that ball right there. Yeah, he sure did. First baseman Lucas Dunn coming in as he takes that one inside the corner for a cold strike at 0-1. That'll get a groan from the home crowd, won't it? Yeah, it sure would, John. It's not making them happy whatsoever when you get that one going. And that's going to be a wild pitch, and that's going to move up the runner from second to third. And boy, he's kicking himself on that one. Yeah, would be a costly error as that ball gets right by the batter. And that'll move up the runner to third on that wild pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now, and that went down and in, 2-2. That's going to be right there, hit to second, and they'll get him out easily at first. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left stranded at third. We played 1 here this evening. On now to the second, and no score through the first. Well, back here for more Texas League baseball as A.J. Volkovich coming in for Amarillo to lead off the second inning. Top half of the second inning for Amarillo right now on the Missions Baseball Network. A.J. Volkovich coming in as we're set to go for the top of inning number 2 here in this one. Jagger Haynes delivers in a 4-seam fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1 the count now. Here's the 0-1. That one popped high fly in the air and foul. It's 0-2. So far with the final homestand, September 10th through the 15th versus Springfield, I guess that would be pretty good to mention the Christmas that we can have. Evidently, through these last couple of homestands, we basically have not had Christmas as of this point forward, but this final homestand will be really good. It sure would, John. It's going to be pretty good if we come up with that, and hopefully everybody will come in their PJs and Christmas shirts and maybe even dress up like Santa Claus. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Hopefully it'll be nice and cold that we could play baseball, and it'd be really nice. Right there, line drive, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Perez Jr. gets it corralled and gets it to the shortstop deader. Tim Tawa coming in as he's ready to go. Runner at first after that single up to the right field area. It's right there and inside for a strike, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Tawa is 1 away, 1 on. There's the 0-1. That one popped high in the air, and that goes out of play and foul. No balls, 2 strikes to count, and the pitch. High in the air, and that's going out of the ballpark. Foul. No balls, 2 strikes to count, and the pitch. That one right there. And they'll get him for 1. Taco Bell double play, and that will do it. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left on. And we're 2.5 here this evening. No score on that Taco Bell double play. We go now to the bottom of the second as Tyler Robertson will lead things off for San Antonio when we come back. Bottom half of the second inning ready to go on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Tyler Robertson coming in for the Flying Chanclas as we're ready to go. Boy, he's going to pelt that one high in the air. Still giving chase, going back to the warning track, and he'll make the play as that is out number 1, caught by Robertson. And that'll bring up Connor. Yeah, do apologize, Connor. A dog collar, what is that? Oh, your show and tell. Yeah, right. Connor Hollis coming in as he takes in strike 2, and first 2 pitches been called back-to-back strikes on that. Now, if you want Bark in the Park and our horse supply places, come out to a Sunday game, and it'll be pretty good right there. He swings and misses, throw down to first, they'll complete the play, and that will do for out number 2 on a strikeout. Second baseman Ripken Reyes coming in for the Missions, and that's a strike in the inside corner. It's 0-1 to him. So far, we're down to our final 4 Knights of Flying Chanclas. And that's going to be right there, line drive, and that's up to center, and that will do it. So 2 innings come and go, and no scores as we head to the top of the third, and it's no score through 2. Nefi Castillo coming in for Amarillo as we start up the 3rd inning for the Sod Poodles. We're back here right after this from our proud Texas sponsor of Dr. Pepper. We now head to the top of the third for Amarillo right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Nefi Castillo coming in as he sets for the third inning for Amarillo. Here's the pitch to him in the inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. That one right there and in for a strike. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count now to Castillo. Haynes delivers, swing and a miss. Get him down on strikes, and that's a 1-2-3 for Nefi Castillo.
The catcher, Michael.
Boy, that will make the home crowd happy. Yeah, give them a little confidence that San Antonio could win another, as they did last night in extra innings by the final 14-13. Yeah, that was a high-scoring game right there, John. Man, it sure was. High fly in the air, the left fielder Murphy will get under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Well, we go back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in is Christian Robinson. He doubled last in the first inning. Is a 1-for-1. That one is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's a 1-0 delivery, and that's hit to shortstop Ditter. He'll throw across the Dunn, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on for Amarillo. 3.5, and we are still scoreless. Ray Patrick Ditter and Brandon Valenzuela and Kai Murphy will lead off the bottom of the third, as we are scoreless through 3.5. More baseball on the way on this Friday evening here in San Antonio. Bottom half of the third inning coming up for the Missions Baseball Network. Shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter coming in. 8-9-1 due up for this half of the third inning. That one is taken outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Boy, just a beautiful evening for baseball here in this August type day.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike to Ditter now as he's coming in. It's ready to go. That one is fouled off, and boy, look out over there as people are sitting on those benches. One and 2 to Ditter, and that's going to be outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside, full count now, 3-2. On deck is Brandon Valenzuela. He's the catcher. And that one hit to second in shorts. And they'll get him easily for out number 1.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Brandon.
Catcher's Brandon Valenzuela as he comes in. Oh yes, the Gold Glove winner will be announced real soon for our San Antonio Missions coming up. And a lot of y'all have casted ballots over the last couple of months. So right there up to right, as that will be out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Left fielder is Kai Murphy, 0 for 1 strikeout in the first. Just love a beautiful evening, right, Bob? And I gotta say, John, absolutely right. There ain't no clouds this evening. Yeah, that's a surprising fact about it, Bob, is yesterday we saw clouds for a Thursday night. Yeah, I gotta say, Bob, you know the drill. That phone needs to go off. Oh, sorry about that. I thought I did turn it off. Well, I guess not. Right there and in for 1 ball and 2 strikes to count now. Here's the pitch. That one is right back to the mound. Throw him out at first, and that does it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on for San Antonio. We're three innings come and go as their scorelessness continues. 4th inning coming up for Amarillo as Tommy Troy will lead things off for the Sod Poodles. We're back here for more Texas League baseball. No scores through 3. On now to the 4th inning right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Tommy Troy leads things off. Inning number 4 ready to get underway. Here's the pitch to him as Jagger Haynes will put it in there for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Troy. Lifted high in the air up the center. Mears will get under it, and he'll make the play. Just a few inches shy of the warning track, as that will be out number 1. Jackson Feltner 0 for 1, fly out in the first inning. On the way, nobody on here in this half inning for Amarillo. Pitch, and that's going to be right there fouled, and it's 0-1. Outside a slider, 1-1. I got to say, Haynes has been really going left and right, up and down in his pitches, but he just needs to keep things at bay and see if he could get some strikeouts. Yeah, for sure. 1 ball and 2 strikes as Feltner will swing and miss at a 1-1 pitch. 1-2. Outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count now. And that one is going to be out of here, and that's foul. A foul ball, 106 miles an hour. Boy, that's power hitting right there. Put the pedal to the metal on that one. Yeah, sure is. That one high fly in the air, and watch another one go foul, this time up to right field for that foul ball. 2-2 one more time. And again goes foul. Make that 3 foul balls in this half inning for Feltner. 2-2. And that's going to be hit to the shortstop Ditter. He'll flip it to Dunn, covering the bag out at first. Gino Groover 0 for 1, ground out in the first inning. About ready to go is Haynes. And the pitch to him. Right there in the end for a strike. It's 0-1. Boy, he's had a really good, immaculate inning so far. He needs to keep that up. Yeah, for sure, Bob. The 0-1. And that one's going to be line drive up to left field for a base hit. Boy, that hit came out of nowhere, but Groover knows what he was doing. And that'll bring up A.J. Vukovich. Vukovich coming in before the first pitch. He'll check the runner there at first, and he's back in. Looking in is Haynes. Here's the pitch to him, and that one's going to be high in the air. Murphy makes the catch in the warning track, and he'll hit the wall, as that will be out number 3. Well, I bet he ain't happy about that, as that was not home run, but it was if it was only a few more inches. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left. We now head for the bottom of the 4th inning, and it's still no score through 4.5. Robert Perez Jr. strides up as we get ready for the bottom of the 4th for San Antonio right after this. West Creek Trail Rides is a proud sponsor of Missions Baseball. Looking to get out this weekend? Well, you can visit them. $50 for a horseback ride. I gotta say, gonna be pretty good. Also, make sure that you're staying hydrated, as temperatures this week and next week will be up to the hundreds. Well, thank you, Bob. And yes, we do want to tell people that tomorrow will be 102, Sunday 104, and through the next week, about 105-degree weather will be moving into our area. A big heat wave, so make sure you guys are staying hydrated. If you feel heat exhaustion, make sure that you go under some shade. Don't go in the building, because if you do that, then you'll just make yourself sick, and you don't want that. You have to slowly but surely cool your body down little bit by little bit. Well, anyway, we head now to the bottom of the 4th for San Antonio, as Robert Perez Jr. will lead it off for us. And here we go for this half inning for San Antonio. And that one's going to be high in the air, as both outfielders running it down, and the center fielder will get there first before the left fielder. It's out number 1. Well, that's not even good right there, John. That was hard hit, but not well hit enough for Robert Perez Jr. Center fielder is Joshua Mears as he comes in. Boy, takes that one in for a strike, and it's 0-1. So looking at Saturday's forecasts, Gonna be pretty good. Change up down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sunny skies, high 101. 101 for tomorrow and 102 for Sunday as well. Good thing we got an evening game instead of the hot afternoon type games. Yeah, I gotta say, John, that would be pretty bad to play baseball in the heat of the day and get heat exhaustion that way. Yeah, for sure. So always remember to drink water and Gatorade. You know, you gotta have your H2O and electrolytes. Ain't that the truth? People take Bob's word seriously because evidently it will protect you from heat exhaustion. Yeah, that's for sure. 1 ball, no strikes. That one is well hit, and it'll go foul, so 1-1 the count. Wish we had some rain in our forecast. That'd be pretty nice. Yeah, unlike Oklahoma, they've been getting rain up there in the AAA of Oklahoma City Dodgers, and pretty much the Tulsa Drillers were getting some rain. And Corpus Christi there in northwest Arkansas got some rain. And they're still getting rain, and evidently this evening, probably a bad evening for them 2 ball clubs or everybody else there. I gotta say, when you get rain, it pours, and it'll get the ball game out of commission if it does. Well, we now head to the top of the 5th inning as Kevin Sim, Tim Tawa, and Nefi Castillo will get things going for inning number 5. We're still scoreless through 4 innings, and it's no score through 4. Top half of the 5th inning, ready to go for Amarillo here on the San Antonio Missions Baseball Network. Kevin Sim ready to go, and I gotta say, this guy, through the series, 6 RBIs for him for the Sod Poodles. That one in the inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Boy, I gotta say, John, he has been really good for Amarillo. And no wonder he hasn't got the AAA call to the next level just yet. Yeah, I know. No balls to 2 strikes to him. Looking pretty good and sharp through the year with the Sod Poodles. That one high fly in the air. The left fielder Kai Murphy under it. Makes the play, and he's got it for out number 1. That's a really good high fly fastball right there. Hit towards that left fielder. Tim Tawa 0 for 1. Ground out in the second will come in. Boy, this game going quick, right, Bob? Yeah, no scores to this point. Slider inside for a count now, 0-1. I gotta say, Bob, it has been a real pitcher's duel, and we've been seeing it through our starters. And really, they've been really going at it. They're trying to find out who's going to score first and who's going to win here tonight on a Friday. Yeah, for sure, John. So right there, as that will be the count now, 0-2, as that will go behind the backstop into the fans right there. No balls to 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Get him down on strikes. And that's out number 2. Nefi Castillo coming in for the next one. 0 for 1. Strikeout in the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch to him. In the inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch to him. And he loses his bat on strike 2. Oh my goodness. Look out over there. Whoa. Boy, you need to get out of the way when you see that coming. And a slider down and in. He swings and misses. That ends the inning. 5.5 now worth of scorelessness. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on for Amarillo. As that's 5.5, and it's still no score. But back here for the bottom of the 5th, as Tyler Robinson will lead it off for San Antonio when we come back. Got ready for the bottom of the fifth for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Tyler Robertson coming in as we lead off the bottom of the fifth inning. Still a scoreless ball game, down and in, 1 ball, no strikes. First pitch by Walston. And that's going to be up to right field, a base hit. Well, pretty good on that one as he comes out and takes the first 2 pitches, 1 ball, and then the base hit right after that. That sure is, Bob. Connor Hollis coming in. He's ready to go. Runner at first and nobody out. That one far and outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Well, I tell you one thing, John. He's really getting in there, and hopefully to hit something far out there at the wall to get that runner from first. And right there, swing and a miss, as that will be 1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, Walston is letting it get under his skin if he continues this rate. And if he does, then pretty much he's going to lose it, and the runner will score in. And outside for ball 3, and the count now 3-1. Second baseman Ripken Reyes now holding on deck circle. Here's a 3-1. And right there and in for a strike. It's count full at 3-2. Looking in is Walston as he comes in and delivers. And he pops that one foul. And it's still a full count at 3-2. Here's the pitch. And another one fouled off. Still hanging on the full count. Yeah, I know, John. That's 2 fastballs that have been fouled off by Hollis. And right there, ball 4. He held up right in time. All right. That's pretty good right there. Ripken Reyes coming in, 0 for 1. First and second, nobody out. That was a good chance for San Antonio to score in some runs. Yeah, I know. After 5.5 worth of scorelessness, now is their chance to get the bottom of the fifth in their favor. And for sure. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch to him. And that's going to be right there. High fly in the air. And that's going to get going. And that's going to be a double play pickoff as the runner from second will move to third but try to get in there. And big mistake now, as that will cost them deeply on a double play. Boy, that was a big mistake there, as to apply the tag as he got in. And evidently, he did not make it. So that's a double play for Amarillo. And it sure is. In now is Ray Patrick Ditter as he comes in. He grounded out in the third. He's 0 for 1 here tonight. Boy, not a good thing when you ground into a double play in that one. That one is a line foul, and it's 0-2. Still hanging on. Walston at 38. 38 strikes. And here's the pitch to him. That's going to be line drive up to right field. That's a base hit. Runner going to third now, and he's in there safely. 90 feet away. Another base hit needed to score him in. 2-1, 2 out. Brandon Valenzuela now up to the plate for San Antonio. And boy, I got to say, they better be careful. One more out could end this half inning. And the pitch. And that one high in the air. It's out of here. It is gone. Home run for San Antonio. 3-run shot by Brandon Valenzuela. Boy, and they strike first at 3 runs. But get them going. Yeah, for sure, Bob. That was pretty much on cruise control right there. Boy, he whacked that one out of here. And, yep, it was gone right in front of the trees. Boy, that Brandon Valenzuela has my vote all the way. Yeah, I think he's got mine too, because evidently that 3-run shot can make sure that he gets in and wins that one. Well, it'd be a unanimous type vote. Yeah, sure would. No balls, 1 strike to the leadoff hitter, Kai Murphy, left fielder. Usually Murphy would play the DH spot, but tonight it will change over to him being up in the left field area. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That one outside. It's 1-2. Bottom of the 5th inning, 3 runs in to score, and so far this could propel San Antonio to a W. Yeah, if they can hold off to the top of the 9th inning against Amarillo, that would be really good as well. Yeah, for sure. Going right there, fouled off. The count now 1-2 to Murphy. And that's a swing and a miss right there. That ends the half inning. But Brandon Valenzuela getting 3 runs on a hit. No errors. And nobody left on. Top of the 6th for Amarillo coming up. San Antonio leads it 3-0. Back here for more Texas League baseball, as Michael Perez will lead it off for Amarillo for inning number 6. Top half of the 6th inning, ready to go for the Missions Baseball Network. Michael Perez coming in, the 9-hole batter, also the catcher coming in for Amarillo. That one is high fly in the air. Murphy will be in pursuit of it as he'll make the play for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Robinson.
Christian Robinson will be up to the top of the batting order. He's 1 for 2 with that double he had back in the first inning. That's a swing and a miss on a changeup at the count now 0-1. Well, pretty good right there as they're trying to catch up and still having no luck as this batter Haynes is getting them good. Yeah, for sure. Up there to left, Kai Murphy will make the play, and that's out number 2 to him. 2 high flyers go to the left fielder Murphy. Tommy Troy is 0 for 2, strikeout and a flyout. Could be another 1-2-3 inning for Amarillo if this keeps on. Yeah, for sure, John. Here's a pitch to him. That one inside the corner, and it's a strike 0-1. What is a sod poodle? Well, it's pretty much a prairie dog that hides in the ground. Right there and in for a strike. It's 0-2. You can take a look at that on Google. Pretty funny. I was just thinking the same thing about that myself. The 0-2. That's right there to Dunn. He'll take it himself, and that's the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on for the Sod Poodles. 6.5 ready to go as Robert Perez Jr., Joshua Mears, and Lucas Dunn will get her going in the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll have a new arm for Amarillo coming up right after this. Got ready for the bottom of the 6th inning right here on the Mission's Baseball Network. Well, for those that are wondering what a prairie dog is, that's basically what a sod poodle is. The sod poodle's name originates from a nickname given to a prairie dog found in the vast expanses of the prairie by the settlers crossing through the panhandle of Texas. Prairie dogs being the loyal family-oriented creatures that they become the perfect name for by the new team and stuff. That is pretty good. You know, researching that on Google, and evidently they are very tiny little creatures, but evidently that's what Amarillo City Council came up back in 2019 as the Amarillo Sod Poodles, which they were way back then AA affiliated to the San Diego Padres. Well, the Missions were up in AAA in the Pacific Coast League. But anyway, back in 2021, the Arizona Diamondbacks had handpicked at Amarillo as a AA affiliation, while San Antonio got their AA affiliate of the Padres handed back to them. Yeah, that's pretty good there, John. Man, it sure is. Well, we lead off the bottom of the 6th inning, and thank you, Seth, for that question. And if any more in the live chat have any questions, we'll make sure to answer them as best we can. We lead off the bottom of the 6th inning as we have a new arm. That is Connor Pilkington, as he gets ready to go for Amarillo here in this half inning for the bottom of the 6th.
Leading up for San Antonio.
Well, Robert Perez Jr. coming in is 0 for 2. And the pitch to him. That is chop foul on the circle change, and it's 0-1. Yeah, very interesting. Sod Poodles can be found in the Panhandle, like Lubbock and Amarillo. Eric Ullman coming in for the Sod Poodles as he's warming up in relief. Here's the pitch to him. Outside near the knees, and that's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to him. Outside again, and that's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to count now. 3-0 our score. Bottom of the 6th for San Antonio. That is right there, foul. And he'll see another one. Here's the pitch to him. High in the air, up to center. Center fielder will make the play. Oh no, it's the left fielder. Boy, that left fielder is going really pretty good right there, right, Bob? Boy, he really took it out from him. Yeah, just ripped the rug right under his feet. You know that old saying. Oh yeah, you fall down, you hurt yourself, you get a boo-boo. Boo-boo? You think I'm a 3-year-old? I'm just kidding there, John. Oh, what am I going to do with you, Bob? I don't know, you just love me too much. I sure do, don't I? 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
You're a silly goose, aren't you? Oh, I could be a knothead for short. Yeah, for sure. Right there up to right field, that will be out number 2. Boy, you're such a wacky doodle. Yeah, I never heard that before. Well, yeah, now you do. Well, Lucas Dunn coming in, 2 outs. Boy, another 1-2-3 inning. I bet this 3-run can win this ball game, but anyway, still far from that, as that will do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Top of the 7th inning coming up. San Antonio still holds the lead, 3-0. We're back for the 7th inning as Jackson Feltner will lead it off here in the top of the 7th when we come back. Our proud sponsors is brought to you in part by West Creek Trail Rides, Spring Creek Trails, or should I say Spring Creek Stables, and 2 horseback riding places here in San Antonio. We got Henry's Puffy Tacos, Whataburger, HEB, and pretty good right there. Yeah, I gotta say, John, a lot of proud sponsors. Welcome in, everybody. And yes, the people that are coming into our broadcast and our live chat as well. Yes, thank you, everybody, for coming in and joining us here on this Friday night. 4th game of 6 between the 2 ball clubs. And yes, we are going really good. Well, about ready for the 7th inning, and that'll bring in Jackson Feltner as he strides up. Jagger Haynes now at 55 pitches. He is strong in this ball game. Line drive up to right field. That's a base hit. And he's going to turn for a double, and he's in there, as that will be a No out double for Jackson Feltner. Boy, he really just blistered that ball up the right field. Yeah, he sure did. Gino Groover coming in now. Here's the pitch to him. He hits that one foul, and it's 0-1. 3 more innings of the night, and then we'll be ready to go for Game 5, starting on a Saturday evening. Just love Saturday night baseball. Yeah, and after that, stick around. We got the drone show coming up. You know, I wished it would rain. That way we can have fireworks. Yeah, me too. That would be good. Right there, and that's going to be caught up to right by Perez Jr. as he gets into center to make the play. Runner from second goes to third. A.J. Vukovich coming in. He's 0 for 2, strikeout and a flyout. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be right there. And they got him right there at the plate. Holy mackerel, good play. Oh, man. They just team up and give him a whooping out there at the plate. Yeah, they did. That was a good shot right there. Oh, man. That'll keep them off the scoreboard just a little bit longer. Kevin Sim coming in as well. He will foul that one off. That's 0-1. We got some pretty good guys out here for San Antonio. I like them all, and I wish I could vote for them all, but you know, my choice goes to Brandon Valenzuela, the guy that you see right there behind the plate. There's a pitch right there and in for a strike. It's 0-2. Get you caught looking right there. 2 outs and runner on at first. Here's the 0-2. That one is high fly in the air, and that one is going out of play as it will drift foul. No kids will run it down out there in the left field area. A lot of foul balls this year in this season. 0-2. That's going to be hit high fly right there. And right to the center fielder as Mears will hustle on that one to make the play, and that will do it. They keep them off the scoreboard in this half inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 7th. It's stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the San Antonio Missions 3 and the Sod Poodles nothing. We got Robertson, Hollis, and Reyes will leading it off in the home half of 7 when we come back. It's 3-0 San Antonio here in this ball game. You're listening to us here on YouTube Live, and we'll be right back with more baseball on this Friday night. We're back for the bottom of the 7th for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. I hope you guys had a good stretch. Boy, good thing to get up off your feet, stretch your legs, and you're good to go for that half inning. 1 ball, no strikes to Tyler Robertson as he comes in. Boy, hits that one sharply to second. And that will do for out number 1.
The designated hitter, number 4, Connor
The designated hitter is Connor Hollis, 0 for 1, walk inherited, and a run. Pretty good right there.
Nope.
That one is high flying outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Few clouds up in the left field area. Same as the center field area as well. It sure is. Hey, does that look like a face to you over there? Where? Look at it. It looked like half a face. Oh yeah, it does. I see the eyes, the nose, the mouth. It looks like something from Halloween. Yeah, it looks like when you carve a pumpkin, it looks like what you see up there in the center field area. Oh my goodness, good eyes there, John. Yeah, for sure. Second baseman, Ripken Reyes. I don't know if people can see it, but yeah, it's there. It's moving. That one is right there, high in the air, up to right, and that does it. Well, 7 innings come and go, but San Antonio holds the lead 3-0. Still a shutout, and hopefully they'll keep this shutout intact as we continue this one. Top of the 8th, Tim Tawa will lead it off, and we'll be ready to go for the 8th inning for Amarillo. Back here right after this at Texas League Baseball, it's San Antonio 3, Amarillo nothing. Top of the 8th inning for Amarillo right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Tim Tawa leading it off as we get ready to go. 7, 8, and 9 due up here in this half inning. Here's the pitch right there in the inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves at this ball game, and so far want everybody to come back tomorrow evening at 7:05. Sunday night as well, as we'll wrap up and conclude our 6 games against Amarillo. Last meetup of the year for the 2 ball clubs. The 0-2. That one hit to Don there at first, and he'll step on the bag easily for out number 1. With pretty much 5 weeks left of this regular season. On the road is Frisco, coming home taking on Midland. Back on the road on Tulsa, and then coming back and facing off Springfield right after that. Nafi Castillo takes in a strike. It's 0-1 the count now. No balls and 1 strike to him. 1 out, nobody on. That one going to be hit to shortstop Ditter. He'll throw across to get him out at second. Or should I say first base area, by Dunn. The next batter up is Michael Perez as he strides in. We're ready to go in this one. The pitch, that one is hit foul, and it's 0-1. 3-0 our score here in the top of the 8th inning. San Antonio 3 runs on a 3-run shot. And that's going to be right there, foul. And let's count now 0-2. 66 strikes, 4 balls total in 70 for Jagger Haynes. The pitch. That one's going to be fouled, and it's 0-2. High in the air, up to left. Murphy, the left fielder. Getting confused on what I'm going to call this guy. But he catches that one in the left field area to make the play for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on for Amarillo. Bottom half of the 8th inning coming up. It's 3-0 for San Antonio. Shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter will get things started. And we'll be right back here on the Missions Baseball Network as we get ready for the bottom of the 8th coming up. About ready to go for the bottom of the 8th here for San Antonio, right here in the Missions Baseball Network. Ray Patrick Ditter coming in, 1 for 2 here in this one. That one is outside, 1 ball and no strikes. 9,946 in attendance tonight. So really good. That one will miss outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0. Swing and a miss. The circle change will get him pulled for a strike. It's 2-1. Outside, ball 3. And the count now 3-1. That one is drilled. High in the air. Going back. And it's right on the warning track as the center fielder makes the catch. For a little bit more, and it would have been gone. Brandon Valenzuela, 3-run shot in the 5th inning. 1 for 2. Boy, I like Valenzuela. He is a good prospect for the Padres. That one hit high in the air up to right, and that's out number 2.
Now back, the left fielder, Kai Murphy.
Left fielder Kai Murphy coming in, 0 for 3. Strikeout in the 5th. One more chance for San Antonio here in this half inning. That one right there and in for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Right there outside, 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. And that's going to be right there up to the shortstop as he'll make the play and end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on for San Antonio. Well, that's going to get the starter back in the ball game, and we'll be ready to go. Jagger Haynes will shut her out as Christian Robinson will lead it off for the Sod Poodles here in this one. Back here for the last inning of the ninth. Top of the ninth with a 3-0 shutout for San Antonio right here on the Missions Baseball Network. More baseball on this Friday night. And yes, it's a pretty good one, right, Bob? I gotta say, and join us tomorrow evening as we'll have Missions Baseball and a drone show right after that. Yeah, it's going to be pretty neat. Sunday, we'll wrap up the series at 7:05 as we'll get ready to conclude our last ever meetup of the two ball clubs, Amarillo and San Antonio, for the year. Missions head up on the road. They'll take on Frisco starting on Tuesday the 20th through the 25th. Missions back home for the next homestand, taking on Midland for a 6-game final meetup. One more road travel. We head up to Tulsa starting on September 3rd through the 8th. And so far, that will be pretty good. One more homestand as we take on the visiting Springfield Cardinals. And then it'll be the Texas League playoff rounds starting on September 21st and 22nd. And yes, you want to do a little road travel, Bob? I would love to do a little road travel. That would be pretty nice. Yeah, I got to say, that would be. Well, we got our two Texas League teams that will advance forward with pretty much Frisco and Springfield being the top two, clinching the first half seasons of the Texas League. Pretty much when you secure the first half, you are the ticket into getting into the Texas League playoff rounds. Well, that's going to be pretty cool, but who will be our second places for both? Well, Bob, that is determined who they're choosing, and hopefully it'd be pretty good. Well, top of the ninth inning coming up, and so far, Bob, we'll have to wait and see whose teams will be chose. I think it'll be San Antonio and Arkansas, but we'll have to wait and find out. We can't make that decision just yet. Top of the ninth inning, Christian Robinson coming up to bat now. Jagger Haynes still in this ball game and haven't been relieved. Ninth inning of work. He has been saving the bullpen on relievers. The coach said to him, he's like, hey, you want to pitch a whole game? You could try it. Here's the 0-1. That one is high fly in the air. Murphy getting out there, makes the catch out in left field, just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Tommy Troy 0 for 3, ground out in the 6th inning. And we'll say that they have 2 more outs to go in this one. Here's the pitch. Right there and in for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike the count now. And the pitch. High in the air up to center field. Mears will get under it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down, and yeah, now they're down to their final out. Jackson Feltner coming in, 1 for 3 double in the 7th inning. Haynes pitches in and delivers. Inside for a strike, it's 0-1. I gotta say, it's getting pretty rough around the edges there. Wouldn't you say, John? I think so, Bob. Amarillo has been scoreless through this entire ball game. San Antonio, through the bottom of the 5th inning, came in a 3-run shot by Brandon Valenzuela. San Antonio catcher, you're looking at him calling the signs and stuff. It's really good. That one popped foul, and it's 0-2. Still staying alive and down to their final strike of the night. 0-2. Can he pitch a perfect game and stuff? Here's the pitch. Again, fouls it off. Still staying alive and won't go down quietly. Pitch number 81 on the way. Here's the pitch. Again, fouls it off. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Here's 82. That one high in the air. Perez Jr. going after it. Makes the catch and ends the ball game. 3-0 for San Antonio. A complete game, a perfect game, a shutout. Call it what you will. It was a good one thus far. Yeah, it was a good ball game, I would say, John. And that one right there was a pretty good ball game here on this evening. I say we need more just like that. Yeah, hopefully we'll get to see some more on a Saturday night as well. Yes, and we do have that game coming tomorrow evening. First pitch at 7:05.
Our final line score. First for the victorious misses.
And pretty good right there.
4 hits, no errors. They left 1 runner on base. For the visitors, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, what a terrific night it has been, and so far for San Antonio. That Brandon Valenzuela, one of the best players that hit a 3-run RBI shot for him here. Well, the player of the game is Jagger Haynes. He's also the winner that pitched an entire ball game. Blake Walston gets the loss, and pretty good on that one as well. Well, Saturday evening, our first pitch at 7:05. Sunday night at 7:05 as well. 2 more games against Amarillo, and that will be it for the meetup for the year, these 2 ball clubs. Well, for all of us here, hope y'all have a good rest of your evening. San Antonio wins it by a 3-0 shutout finish. Got to say, Valenzuela celebrating with his teammates down in the clubhouse as they're just celebrating that win. It's a pretty good win. Don't get me wrong, it is one of the best wins in San Antonio history. But we'll say, we'll keep it going. Well, that will pretty much be it for this evening's ball game, and cannot wait for the next one. We'll meet up again, and tonight at 7:05, our first pitch. Well, the next following evening. We gotta apologize about that. Anyway, have a good night, and we'll see you in the next one.